put that on that beat. Oh.
Hey, welcome to Bring the Smack. I'm Pop Al. We are your favorite podcaster's favorite podcast.
It's your boy Big Ty Seeds from Big Harvard University, but we represent the U as well.
Mm, Boy, Goody coming to you from Alabama, but we don't represent them in Alabama. We Arkansas all the way.
How's everybody week going, man?
Man, it's going, bro. It's going. I'm glad it's about over, though. Shoot.
You know,
Jeez. Come on. Come on,
hey,
new week.
you know what I mean? Hey, enjoy them couple of days off.
Oh, yes, sir. Definitely.
What couple of days he got off?
Saturday, Sunday, partner. Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, okay. Ain't Monday holiday though?
Yeah. It's a day off for me. Ain't no holiday. I ain't celebrating
You know,
What day is it? What day is it, by the way?
it. You know what it is.
I don't.
The man who claimed he found America.
When there was already people on here?
Yeah, he claimed he found something that wasn't lost.
Mm,
He just had never been here before.
Exactly. I said
this
that
is
same
America.
said that same thing. I said, how can you
America.
discover something that somebody was already on?
You
Oh,
know
don't
what I'm
worry.
saying?
When I come visit Utah, I'm gonna discover your bar.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I don't think nobody back then reported America missing. So for him to find it, I don't know, man. It's
They,
beyond me.
matter of fact,
They,
they
they
said it
didn't
was some.
report it.
They said it
You
was
know,
somebody else. They actually said somebody else was there first besides the Indians.
Of course,
yeah, a
the
lot of people were here
natives,
first.
the natives already had a hold of it. You know, they didn't lose it.
Mm.
They were good before he showed up.
Yeah, it's hard to find two Native Americans just in a regular setting.
Boy,
You know, it's just hardening. That's another topic for another day.
No, you're right. Now, when I was stationed in New Mexico, they had a couple reservations out there, but like you say, in a regular setting, no.
mm,
And then the way they were again, you're right. This is another topic for another day, but the way the United States treated them
yeah, yeah.
is
They had the same
BS.
thing. They had the same thing in Montana. The reservations out there and stuff. So, but outside the states that they got sent to, it's hard to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, G-Von, what you got for us tonight, baby?
Man, I think we're gonna talk about black people and selling out, and is it selling out when you attacking another black person that's trying to do good, or even though you don't disagree with each other, is it a sellout?
Well, I'll throw
What
someone
makes it a
at you
sellout?
that I personally don't like and never met this man. Never even I don't watch his show, but Stephen A. Smith going after Jasmine Crockett.
Yep,
How you
yep,
gonna
yep.
work with somebody? And he's going at her, talking about she's not taking care of her district because she's so-called going and not working with the Republicans. To me, she's calling out the BS. But for him, he's a crony for these fake Republicans, the president. He just falls in line with whoever. But one thing he has to remember, just because he has that money, they still see him as a black man.
Oh yes, sir. Ain't nothing changed. You're still black, and like I said, man, you talking like that. Why would you send him to a person that actually already said he ain't gonna work with nobody? So why would she go talk to him? He ain't gonna work with nobody.
No, because and then Stephen A. Smith talking about work with or compromise with political opponents.
Now,
Uh,
now that's why I'll agree with you, Al. He didn't work or compromise on his new contract with ESPN.
He's just as bruh. This is me. This is Al talking. He's just as worse as Jason Whitlock. And this fool went to a HBCU. You see what
which
I'm
one?
saying?
Both of them?
No, no,
Both of
no.
them?
Stephen A. Smith went to a HBCU. But
Okay.
Stephen A. Smith is just as worse as Jason Whitlock. Anytime they need a African American to speak against anything that's going on, you can bet 100% Whitlock gonna say it. We already know that. But Stephen A. Smith gonna stick his foot in there. Why?
Right.
He
He's trying to
is a
stay relevant.
sportscaster.
He's
As they
trying to
like to
stay
stay
relevant.
stick to sports.
Yeah, yeah, and I used to get mad when say the right leaning news would tell a black athlete to stick to what they're doing or whatever. But in this case, I think it's appropriate. Stick to sports. You know, what I'm saying. He best friends with Sean Hannity, so I already know
Oh
where
my
he's
God.
from.
And just because he's in a different tax bracket, now he thinks he's one of them. Man, get out of here with that.
I'm telling you, man. There's a lot of people that do that, man. They get in that the new tax bracket, and they just think they are untouchable. But I promise you, man. We may as black people, we have made some big accomplishments since the
Yes.
Civil War and all that, and we have made some gains in where we are in society. Right. One thing that has not changed though, black people don't control nothing in America.
Not a thing.
They don't control nothing. I mean, Michael Jordan may have Jumpman shoes, but I bet your butt he don't control Nike.
No, no.
He's just a cog in the system. And I'm telling you, and I say that to say anybody who gets up there and thinks they above or they better, I promise you, talk to R. Kelly, talk to Bill Cosby, talk to P. Diddy. When
Michael
you get out
Jackson,
of line, when you get out of line, they will find a way to get you back in line.
they will
You
find a
may
way to bring you down.
They will find a way, bro. And you may have some status, you may have some power. But the one thing you don't have in America right now as a black man is control. We don't control
Because
nothing.
all you
We
got to
don't
do is look
control.
at BET. You would think black entertainment television would be owned by some African American. It's not.
It's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? How does it even make sense? So
He
so we
sold
don't.
it.
And
When
people they
Bob
listen to me.
Johnson sold it, he sold it.
Well, he could have sold it to another black man for that one. He had some other stuff he could have sold them.
I thought Tyler Perry was trying to buy it.
Who that?
I don't think
Tyler
they were going to
Perry.
sell it to him, man. Don't get me wrong. I like Tyler Perry because I like certain things Tyler Perry has done. Tyler Perry actually paid our black actors what they were worth plus more. They said
Mm-hmm.
the way he paid Cicely Tyson was like the highest paid she ever had gotten before she passed away.
Yeah.
And to me, Cicely Tyson is on the Mount Rushmore of actresses and actors.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. And for her to not be paid her worth all these years, it's not surprising, but it is a shame though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah. But
but it all goes back to, like you say, own it. Now, Tyler Perry owns his own studio and everything else, and that's very great. Knock on wood, and hope nothing comes out about him or knocks him off that pedestal because he's one of the few that's actually giving back.
yeah, and speaking of him, man, and I like the brother, and I ain't talking about Tyler Perry. I'm talking about like I'm calling him out, Spike Lee, right? I
Mhm.
like the brother. I like his movies. But when Tyler Perry was doing his thing, why you got to come out and attack the brother? Why you got to come out and call him a coon and all the other stuff, man? The man making money, and he doing good stuff with this money. You know what I'm saying? He doing a lot more than some other people with money do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
So
see, stuff like that, it just
Hey,
puts me back to crabs in a barrel, man. Yeah, Spike,
now
we know you're one of the few black directors. We supported you, and you've put out some BS before, Spike.
he
Let's
sure
call
did.
it now.
yeah, it's funny y'all mentioned Spike. I was looking at something today. I didn't know he went in on Dion back in the day like he did.
Oh,
Deion Sanders.
yeah.
Yeah, Spike went in on him, man. Said he'll be all that gold chain. He'll get injured and be out of the league in 2 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't. I had never seen it, but I saw it. I was like, man, and he kept going. Kept going in on him. And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why is he going in on him so hard? And when Dion, remember Dion made that CD or that disc he
Mm-hmm.
made, he made a song dissing Spike Lee
No, did he?
for what Spike said. Yeah.
It
Because for
did.
some reason, Spike thought he spoke for all black people. No, Spike, you don't.
Well, I never got past the first song on his album to hear it though. So I wouldn't have heard it. Must be the
I gonna
money.
say it must be the money.
Yes, you can never go wrong. Must be the money.
Must be
Yes.
the
You,
money.
you just put that on loop, huh? But
Uh,
no, man,
um,
I always find it a shame, man, when black people always want to come out and attack other black people. I just feel like we can all disagree without all the
crabs in the barrel.
activity. Yeah,
Without all the theatrics.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that bothers me. Okay,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
why go on
crabs
Fox
in the barrel.
News and
Who on
broadcasting
Fox?
this stuff?
Did Stephen A. go on Fox?
Oh, he
Yeah.
goes on Fox.
Oh, he live on Fox. And when he ain't on ESPN, he on Fox. So yeah, you're like, man, leave people alone, man. What's the problem? You may not agree with what they're saying, you may not agree with what they're doing,
Must
Bro,
be the
even how they do it.
it's a
money.
lot of them that sell they soul for a few pieces of silver.
Must
Yeah,
be
you
the
know what I'm saying, man. So,
money.
Just look
but
at what is it, Little Wayne and all them got their little
little
excuse me,
pardons.
pardons. And boy,
Nah,
they talk about, oh, he don't, and he gonna have the nerve to say he doesn't see racism, he doesn't see white or
he
black.
don't. He say that because one man, who happened to be white, saved his life when he tried to take
And I
his life.
understand that. But when they
And,
ask him
oh,
about
I
Black
don't.
Lives Matter,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. You're saying because the skin, the man, the color of that man's skin, because that man saved your life. You're saying there's no racism. You can't do that. You can't say that. That man did that
No,
because that's who that man is, whether he
thank you.
black, white, green, purple, or whatever. He saved your life, and you're basing that on a whole race. Come on, man. The man is who he is. Like people are who they are.
yeah, you can.
Majority,
Yeah, you
regardless
gotta go.
of what
eh,
their color is,
You
they
hit the
are who
nail
they
on the head
are.
because like you said, you gotta go with the individual.
So
But
let me ask you this. So if an Indian saved his life, a cop that was an Indian that saved his life, what he go say? What he go say then?
who knows? Hey,
Oh,
He's,
who knows
he,
with
he's
them
so
folks
he's
like
so
that?
high all the time. He don't know what is
yeah,
going on.
it's ignorant. It's ignorance, man. They give him so much credit on things. Yeah, he's a genius making records and this and that, and some things that he say. You need to listen to what he's actually saying. And just because
Mhm.
who he is, does it actually make sense?
Bruh, if we're gonna do that, we need to go back and look at all those entertainers that was talking about that was going against Kamala when she was running for president. Oh, she locks up black men, all this other stuff, and they were posting this stuff. Now you had these younger voters which have the minds of excuse me, attention span of microwaves. They're gonna listen to these
Yeah,
entertainers instead of doing their own homework.
they're doing
But
their
you
own
had so
homework.
many entertainers, rappers, and everybody else going in on her talking about, different things, and they posting this stuff. And you don't think that matters?
You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. And I'm like, I mean, she was a prosecutor. If they brought a black man who robbed a bank in front of her, it was her job to prosecute him.
But she
It
has
ain't
so
like
many other programs, man. She,
she did so many other things. They don't even want to, I don't know, man. It's just one of them things where one side, and it flip flops every now and then, but one side always seems to have the loudest voices. And
Yeah.
that one side can sit there and tell you all kind of lies and have so many people believe in the lies, man. It's ridiculous, bro. And but people are willing to people are willing to be led instead of doing their own thing though. People and that's to me that's kind of lazy in a way. It's
yeah.
like you got somebody just tell you what's going on and really looking into it and figuring it out yourself. So
And don't forget them fools out there talking about, yeah, they're gonna vote for Trump because, what was it? The stimulus.
What
What?
stimulus?
That's what they were talking
exactly.
about because he gave a stimulus the first time. So that's why they
Oh,
were voting for him this time.
whatever, man. I don't even want to talk. Let's leave that subject alone,
Oh
man.
no, oh, I'm just telling you what it was
That
said.
dude, cause that if
Bruh,
people
all
are
you
going
have to
off,
do is
just say
look at
something.
social media. Most folks, a lot of us will get on there just for clicks and say some of the most ignorant stuff,
Yeah, I promise you, bro. Just ignorant stuff, man. Just because they heard it on the internet. Um,
making stuff up as they go along.
bro, I've been having this discussion with somebody in my family, man, and it's hardening to me. But they're they're on the mega bandwagon. And it's because they hear certain things, and then you can show them where it's not true, and they still don't just drink the Kool Aid, man. It's crazy, bro.
Oh
And,
yes, man.
and they hear it from some prominent people, in the black community and stuff. So like, what?
It don't matter to them, man. They trying to be different. It's almost like nobody pays them any attention, and then when they jump on the bandwagon and say something stupid, then they got people saying stuff to them
Mm-hmm.
about it, and that's I see it, man. I see it. It's certain people that nobody actually deal with, and then they say something, or they say, "Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that,"
Hey, they
and
say something ignorant.
then people like, they start getting with them. They different.
Yeah.
They're different now, and it's really not benefiting them. It's like, hey, you're more like that person. Got it. I understand you, and you've been
Hmm.
like that. Yeah, yeah, you've been like that. That's yeah, you're right. You do relate closely to that person because that's you, and that's who you are. You are a good, low down, good for nothing person,
Yeah.
and that's what you are. And you found somebody who's up here that's like you, and so you can relate to them.
It's, yeah. What it is,
But
man.
but
So,
but the difference
do
is
you,
they got money and you don't.
you
Hmm.
you you ever watch this dude named what's his name? Charleston White.
I don't. I
Yeah,
try not to. I try not to.
I've seen snippets of Charleston, man, and it's
Yep, I
just
try not
Hey,
to. I
I'm
watch his
telling you,
fight.
man, he just one of them guys that would say 10,000 dumb things in a row. But every now and then he'll come out with a gem, you know what I'm saying? So I was just asking the question because I was going to say, you know, y'all think he a hater or is he just really spitting the truth or something?
oh
He's selling
Charleston
out.
White.
Yeah. Because he says some outrageous stuff,
I'm
though.
about to say, man, if you can't speak, okay, if you can't speak your truth on a constant basis, that's to me is selling out. You're doing it because of cameras right there. You're selling your soul because, like they say, everything on the internet lasts forever.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he said some stuff because they pulled up when he was testifying in court, um, to get out of jail. He said it. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell it." He said, "I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell
hey,
it."
right there, Ty, I have no problem with it. Hey, you have to deal with the consequences of what you've done. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If you're gonna tell
He,
on these folks, you
he
got to
said, "I
deal with
don't
those
care."
consequences.
He said, "This is
But
my
See,
address. I don't
it's
care."
just the
I
outrageous,
brought
the
this
other
brother up.
outrageous stuff that bothers me.
Yeah. See, I brought him up because something Ty said where, you know, they were one way. And, you know, that one way wasn't really getting them where they wanted to be at. And so in him, I saw where he was like a community advocate. You know, he was out there running boys and girls clubs. I ain't gonna say running them, but you know, he was doing stuff for the community at one point.
Hmm.
You know, he was working on the side, you know, on a good side. But I think he might have even ran for a small office or something. But you know, to me, it was like he's one of those guys that like, you know, it just wasn't clicking like he wanted it to click, and so he decided, you know what, let me go on the internet and just start knocking down people to get myself up.
But that's my
So
thing. What's the point of that? What
it's,
what's the point of knocking someone else down? It's like
the only thing I can think of is money.
yeah, it's back like in high school. And I know y'all remember them high school days where somebody would try to knock you down to make themselves look better.
Oh yeah,
Never worked out for him. Never worked out
But
for him.
that's the thing. What's the point of it?
yeah.
Crabs in the
Y'all
barrel,
know this.
man. People still do that to this day, man.
Yes.
Yeah, all to this day, yeah. Y'all know this that today to this day is my pet peeve because that's what happened to me in high school. You know, people always want to put you down to make themselves look good. So you know when I got growing, I wouldn't tolerate that no more.
Yeah.
You gonna know, you gonna know, you ain't finna embarrass me in front of no females.
Yeah, yeah, I
You know
told
what
you,
I'm
man.
saying?
It's weird. It's weird. People say stuff and get different. Like, bro, what's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
What I do? What I do to you? And you start talking crazy. We were just talking and drinking.
But see, that's the
Yes,
point
sir.
right there. People are so, I'm not gonna say scared, but they scared to pull someone to the side and say, hey man, this is such and such when you said this, this, and this, I didn't appreciate it.
Oh, I wasn't scared. I had a brick in
No,
my
I'm not
hand.
talking about you, Ty. I'm talking in general. To have a simple conversation with someone saying that, hey man, I ain't like what you said, instead of going to Jim, Bob, and everybody
Hey,
else and telling
well,
them what so-called happened,
yeah,
instead of pulling the person you had a problem with, they're not doing that.
yeah. But I do. I go to the person. But I know there's a person on here, boy. You can't embarrass him in front of no girls. That
Boy,
dude.
no
Yeah, he
sir.
on
Hey,
here. He on
hey,
here.
he will lose you. Hey, he will cut your friendship off like y'all
Lose,
just met.
Oh, oh, he.
lose my mind, bro.
Yeah, he is. See, I ain't even had to point him out. Yeah, he said we're
Straight
not
lose
doing
it.
that.
Hey,
And we said
well,
we're not doing that.
hey, in every friendship, there's rules, and I think that's rule number one in this friendship.
Oh yes, sir. No,
Do not say
hey,
anything smart or embarrass him in front of a
no
female.
embarrassment. You know, and it's something when you go through childhood, you know, you it sticks with you, right?
Mhm.
And you
Mm.
can almost tell when somebody is telling a joke to be funny and be part
Yeah,
of the group. Then you can tell a joke that's meant to put you down so they can look good. You know, there's a
No, I
exactly.
difference.
stopped. I stopped. I remember I stopped joking, man, for a long time because the things that I would say, it would hit them so deep that they would go home and argue with their significant others about something I said to them.
For
Where was
real?
where was this
Yeah.
at? You ain't
Oh,
gotta
this
say no
that.
names, but what base was
Hey,
this at?
good. You remember FE1? Everybody used to clown on me, man. They
Yeah, yeah,
called me Shawshank and whatever. And I was cool. I was cool with it.
Not Shawshank.
Yeah, I would never say nothing back. I would never say nothing back.
But you
And
know what,
then
though, Ty? If
see,
somebody could shoot it, they got to be able to take it. I'm
and
glad.
and,
Hey, I'm
most
glad you
and,
shut
definitely,
them up.
and what
most
happened,
definitely.
Goody? I don't even know if you remember. Remember we used to eat lunch at the diner all the time, um, and we go over there and clown. Everybody come at the same time, and we joke and stuff.
Yeah,
And they were just on me like usual. Like, oh, yeah, all right, man, whatever, man. You better back up off me now. I say I don't joke. I say the reason I don't joke is because friends or associates end up wanting to fight me over stuff that I say.
That you
So
say back.
yes, yes. So he said something. I ain't gonna say who he was. He said something. I said, well, I tell you what, yeah, man, you can call me Shawshank because I don't can't really go to the club married. Why would I go to the club like that? Really, yeah. I say, but I said, at least I don't have to ask my wife's best friend if I can drive our own car to the store.
Mm.
And
Hey,
and, and and everybody laughed, and we left it alone. And it was like one of them jokes, like, oh, okay, ha ha ha. So So the person confronted me, not the wife, not the guy I said it to, the best friend.
it's ready for front of you.
Yes.
hey, I
Yes.
love how you did it. That's how you nip something in the bud early.
Yes. The best
You
friend
break
in
them.
fronted me, and then the dude we end up talking later, man, and he said, my bad, man. He said, I don't, cause what we say to each other in jokes and stuff, you don't go back and say that.
Hmm.
You don't go back and argue with your significant other over no bullshit we said. But he went back. He said, "Yeah, man, I went home arguing. Talking, you got these jokers out here in the street clowning me."
Well, first of
Hey,
all, whoever you joked ain't got no heart. Second of all,
Now he
you
do, he do, man, he do. I just hit
no,
him. I just
not
hit
if
him.
you got to go home after a joke and
I
tell your
hit
wife,
because it was kind of factual. Is what
"Hey,
it
man,
was.
hey,
well,
why go home with it?" My
since we
thing
talking
is,
about since we talking about holding grudges, I got a grudge against you. The one with the University of Miami hat. Yeah, I got a grudge against you. You embarrassed me in front of some folks before one time.
Yeah.
When we was in the dining hall, I think it was a
Oh.
lasagna day. We was, we was in the dining hall one day, man. It was like lasagna day or something. So we was like a little assembly line putting the cheese on top, and we were talking mad noise, bro. Just talking mad stuff to each other. And I mean, that joker down there shut me down so bad, bro. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just said, "Hey, more cheddar, less chatter." Hey, everybody at that hole just bust out on me, man. So I
hey,
ain't never forgot that one.
good. Hey, you couldn't say nothing back. Huh? Just say,
Hey, that's when you ain't got no
Oh.
more spit left. You just have to
Oh.
let it go.
Oh, he
Take
was
it like a
done.
man, bro. Take it like a
He
man.
was done. I say, good fine. More cheddar, less chatter. Let's go.
hey, he won't slow down the production, was he? Ty?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh,
Hey,
oh, hey, he was at a standstill, Al, that
yes.
cog in the line.
Hey, cause when I get on a tangent, everything stops. I'm just
Oh
focusing straight
yeah.
on the jokes.
Oh yeah. Them jokers still clowning about that one to this day.
Well, my
Yes,
thing with
sir.
that though, okay, if you can't handle a joke, don't come out shooting.
That's
Oh
why
no.
that no, that ain't why I don't shoot. I don't shoot because I know I'll cut you. I'll cut you deep. And,
Oh,
and you ready to fight. And that's what I told him. I said, hey man, I said I don't joke. I said you
hey,
can joke on
I,
me all you want, but I ain't gonna joke back.
hey, I'll call you the passive one then. Oh, because I'm coming. You say, hey, all it takes is a simple comment. Oh, I'm coming before you can get it out.
Hey,
Hey, I do not
man, being friends with y'all jokers, man, that's how I learned to just get back at people, man. You got to hit them with that shock and awe, bro.
oh, love that shock and all. Love
Shock
that
and
shock and
awe.
all.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir. Hit them with so many jokes, they can't do nothing but be quiet.
Oh yeah, they talking about
Yeah.
Shawshank.
My
But
thing
that's,
Shawshank.
though is I'm not gonna say every black person that says something. I'll say it like this. If you have something constructive to say,
mm-hmm. That's the
I'm not gonna
key.
call you a sellout. But if you got to get on there and belittle, someone to try to get
Right.
your point across,
Yeah.
you're a straight sellout to me. I can't I can't deal with you. And I go right back to Stephen A. Smith, and I know Ty don't Ty. Hey Ty, I'll say it. Stephen A. Smith. He went at Kwame Brown. He talked so bad about that dude, man. He was a high school guy. Jordan didn't teach him a thing. You see what I'm saying? And he got that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not taking Kwame's side on a lot of stuff because he said some crazy stuff too.
Well, yeah, here's
But
another one
he
too, but
dogged Kwame Brown out so bad, man.
yeah, yeah.
This guy moved got his family generational wealth.
Yeah,
Who
he did
that?
well. He did
Kwame
Kwame.
Brown.
He did
Yeah.
But
well.
Stephen A talked so bad about these athletes. Okay, they didn't pan out in the pros. And
Everybody don't pan out, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody don't pan out. I mean, I I was glad what you call got in his face last year. LeBron got in his face.
oh yes, sir.
You know, um, I mean, he was going at LeBron's son like crazy though, man. And he act like he wasn't, but he was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
I mean,
he questioned LeBron as a father. And that's not sports.
no, ain't got nothing to do with sports, man. And not everybody has the privilege of welcoming your son into the NBA with you. But when they do have it, you shouldn't be crapping all over them because it's how America works.
Yeah.
It's
Nepotism.
who
What's it
you
called?
know.
Nepotism.
Yeah.
Nepotism.
Look at
But
It's
look
who
at
you know,
look. Hey, look at Mr. Jones. You got Mr. Jones Jr. You got
yeah.
Mr. Jones.
And
bro.
when you say Mr. Jones, you
Second.
referring to the Cowboys, correct?
One
Yes,
owner.
sir.
I mean,
Ain't
ain't nothing
nobody.
wrong. Ain't no. He brought his kids and
Bruh,
taught them the business into the business,
I
and
see no
LeBron
problem with
brought
it.
his son
None.
into the
Ain't no
business
problem with it.
and taught him the business. There are some people that are in positions at companies that shouldn't be
In
in
the
that
position.
position.
Yeah.
A
I mean,
man,
look, ain't
man can
nobody
play. I'm not saying he better than half the NBA, but he can play well enough that he can be that 9 through 12 guy
who that.
on one of them teams, Bronny.
Yeah, yeah. He be lighting it up in the G League a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So with
Give him some time, man. The dude
that's all
still
it is. Give him
good
some time.
young, man.
But when you on a team and you ain't gonna get the 3 or 4 minutes a night, you ain't really lighting up
If
the
that,
scoreboard or nothing.
Yeah,
if
but
that.
Bron
If
said
that,
he wanted to play with his son before he retired,
let the
and
man have
to
that.
make that
And it
happen,
shouldn't be no, it
he
shouldn't be
had
no
to come
problem.
out.
That's it.
Yeah, he had to come out to make that happen. He had to come out.
Yeah,
Now he putting in the work. I think he's putting in the work before, but now I think he's really putting in the work because
yeah,
he probably got a chip on his shoulder. Like, yeah, thank you, Dad, for the leg up, but now I got it.
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's
But
what it's
then
all about.
it's the same, it's still the same handful of us that got something negative to say about it. You can
Yeah, you
start
know what
off
I'm
with
saying?
Bronny. You can throw Shadur in there. How many
Yep.
55th picks, how many fifth round picks are y'all
Hey,
talking about?
hey,
None.
I can relate to the Shador thing, man. It's almost I lived it with my son in high school. No matter how hard they tried to not let him get in that limelight, whether it was the first guy went down, okay, he should have been moved up. They didn't want to do it. All right. The second guy went down, his best friend, that was one of his best friends. He went down. They didn't. I was like, okay, what y'all gonna do now? Okay, these dummies moved the wide receiver to quarterback instead of bringing
Hmm.
him up, and the result was terrible. So the next time they brought him up, when they brought him up, what was happening? The team was so bad. Um, the rest of the supporting cast was that group of kids that was what the mediocre all the way up through youth ball, high school ball. They was the mediocre team, and when they brought him up, the news guy, I don't know, man, the news guy kept highlighting him in the papers and stuff like that as the spark of the team. And I think some of the
The
older
jealousy set
guys,
in time. Was it jealousy?
yeah, yep. And the coach, he wasn't very supportive, man. He needed him, but he didn't act like he treated the other guys way better. And Tyreek played with he played with a chip on his shoulder. He played with that edge, and he was that good. But no matter how they tried to stop him, like the Shadur thing, well, he blah blah blah. Okay, what are you gonna do? The kid can play. The kid can play quarterback, but you're doing your best because you told somebody that he wasn't gonna be a quarterback in your system, and you tried to make that confutation, but it didn't confutation. He ended up being playing. I think Terry ended up starting. Is he was a sophomore. I think that year he ended up starting 5 games, with the team that was around. The team was already bad. It was, man. It was that mediocre
Mm-hmm.
group of kids. The kids under them were better. The kids that went above them were better. And then it was their turn to be the kids. And like I said, Tyree was a sophomore, man. He was a sophomore
Right.
playing with them guys.
Mediocre.
Yeah, he was the guy. You know, he was the guy on the team, and the guy that went down, he came back the last two games, I think, and he was really good. The guy that came back, I do give him his credit. He was good, but
Mm-hmm.
my son, he should have been brought up under him, man. His sophomore year, he should have been brought up under that guy and waited his turn to play because he could play other positions. But no matter what they tried to do, it was like, oh my God, he went down. He went down.
Mm-hmm.
They finally asked me, well, because I was coaching at the time, I said, what do you think? I said, it's not up to me. It's up to you. I told you I don't get involved in those situations. I said, he knows if he comes up, he can't go back down. I said, you need to talk to him. I said, he knows this. And he talked to him, and I said, he knows that the other guy's coming back eventually. It's like it doesn't matter. He's coming up. He had an
Let me ask
opportunity.
you this, and I know it's a little bit off subject. I know you said you were coaching. How did you handle being a coach and seeing that they weren't putting your son in positions to win?
It was one of those things where you had to walk a line of what you said and what you didn't say. Because if the coach had already said he wasn't going to be the quarterback in his system and he proved him wrong, very wrong, it's hard for that coach to come back and say, "Well, yeah, I said
No,
that,
no, I was
but
asking, how you felt because we all want to protect our kids. And I know it's a fine line, like you said, you
it
had to
was it
walk
was
with
it
it.
was it was tough, man. It was tough because
Yeah.
you had kids that they kept trying to put ahead out there on the field who shouldn't have been out there on the field. Because they had certain kids that they liked and they wanted them to be better, but they wasn't. He was an athlete, man. The dude was raw. He was just that dude. He could play defense, he could play offense, he can throw, he could run, and they had kids that they wish had his talent, and they try to put
Mm-hmm.
them out there, and it was disaster. It was just disastrous, and trying to stay in my mentality of being coach first, father second. At some point,
Ooh.
I had to become father first because
I was
the
about to
stuff
say,
that
I know that had to be horrible.
it was, man. The stuff that they were doing, it wasn't that I was the only one seeing it. It was another few people seeing it as well. Like, why don't they put him in? I said, I don't know, man, because they don't like his rawness or his attitude. He's not, hey, yes, sir, no, sir, this and that. I say that's part of his game. Part of his game is that nastiness or that edge that he has when he plays
Play with a chip on his
football.
shoulder.
Yeah, when
Mm-hmm.
he comes off, he's like any other kid, teenage kid. And they try to treat my son like he was a man like a
Mm-hmm.
man out
Yeah.
there, and they talk to him or try to treat him like he was a man. Double standard, man. Double standard to this day. That's why I had to step away from it. I had to step away from it, man. I couldn't even go to the games, man. My wife knew it, and I said I can't. I said nah. I said they can have that stuff. I said I'm not going to the games, and she would go. I wouldn't go, man, because I already knew when I stepped away, I still had a lot of animosity because it still was black and white, white and black, and not just you treat the white kids this way, you treat him this way, and it was just a repeated pattern, man. He's a
But like
kid.
you said, everyone and I hate to say it, but you have to coach everyone differently. You can't put one way
Absolutely.
doesn't fit for everybody.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And some of them
Kind of
didn't
like,
get it.
when we were in the military,
Yeah.
as a supervisor, you didn't supervise everybody the same.
Yeah, some of them didn't get it, man. Like I said, it was a good experience, but it ruined because what I wanted to do when I retired was coach high school
Oh,
football and
so
things like that. I had the opportunity, I did it for like 4 or 5 years at a varsity level,
so it ruined it for
and
you.
yeah, I was good. I was good at what I did. I was good at what I did, man. I promise you,
Oh, I
man.
believe you.
Reaching
I
the
believe you.
kids, getting them to play at a level that they need to play,
Oh,
but
shoot,
still
hey, I'm sorry, Ty, not to cut you off.
oof.
I want to make sure people understand. I'm not saying when we as a people speak up or against our people, I'm not calling you all sellouts. I'm just saying have some constructive criticism. Have a way where you think that should happen instead of just putting them down. I'm not saying when anybody speaks against black people, they're sellouts. That's not what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but when you just down them just to be down on them, yeah, what's the purpose?
Putting on
What's
a
your real
show.
purpose?
Hey, that's
Yeah.
why Whitlock. Let me calm
And
down. It's like anytime anyone black does
Mhm.
anything, he has something to say.
yeah,
They
And but
do. Yeah, they
what's
pay
what's
him. They
what's the
pay him
other
to do
little
that.
podcast name? Flores?
They paid Whitlock to say that crazy stuff.
No, he sold his soul, bro. You can't tell me no that Flores. What was that? What's the other podcaster name? Goody.
the one that's Torres, the one that's getting all the stories out about L.A.
Flores or
Clippers.
Torres, yeah. He put Whitlock in his place and told him, hey man, we don't want you with us. I'm like, oh wow.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Somebody need to put him in his place, bro. 'Cause he too wild, man. He just
he
I don't
should.
know what that brother's problem is,
I
bro.
don't
He got
watch him,
turned
man.
down.
I don't watch him
Oh, you're not
He
the
got
only one, Ty.
at
he got
all.
turned down by a lot of black women in his lifetime, bro.
There's a
And I
lot
believe
of
that's what
that.
his problem is.
He got so much hatred toward
He probably got turned down by some dudes too.
hey, 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 rumors. Let's just say that's a rumor we're thinking. But
Allegedly,
if you want to say Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks, that's Whitlock right there.
bro. I'm telling you, man, straight Uncle Ruckus, straight Ruckus. Because I haven't seen him say anything good about any black person.
Hmm.
Hey, he will praise the hell out of some other ones, though.
And please,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell it. Hey, every African American that speaks does not speak the truth. I
No,
don't want you to
Al,
ever think Al is saying that.
I got a question for that fella down below. You sent me your sheet yet? Yeah.
did I get the sheet?
Oh, you did. You did.
Okay,
Hey,
but
Don't try
you
to
get it
pull that
tonight.
bullshit you did last week.
hey, and as
You
y'all
look at it
see,
tonight.
our fourth member is in here. Ty, where is he at?
He's somewhere with a jar of Vaseline trying to squeeze through a door that he know his fat ass can't fit through. I can't remember where it was. Some type of farm or shit. Farm.
I thought you was he was somewhere with a jar of Vaseline doing something else, but squeezing
Well,
through a
I
door.
well that's what he said. He said last time he got stuck at the hamster farm trying to squeeze through the door and shit.
Well, I know he wanted the hamster farm getting on that wheel, his fat ass.
Hey, I'm just gonna say my last word, man. Is hey, like you said earlier, Al. Every person that speaks against another person ain't a sellout. But if you're gonna do it, man, just be constructive about it. Don't just be doing it just to be hateful.
Hmm.
Don't do it for to me. It's like we've said it before in one of our other podcasts about social media. It's to
Yeah.
me, it's like they just say stuff to get clicks, and that
Yeah.
bothers me. Go ahead. My last words is this: Hey, man, stand on your two. If you believe it, don't like Ty say, don't switch it back when everybody turns against you.
Yeah.
No, stand on it and like I said, we about a minute under, but like I said, man, I don't care what color it is, man. You say something ignorant, I'm gonna call you out on it, man. Say, hey, man, that was ignorant. I ain't gotta look at your color. If the dude is black and I call him out on something he said, it ain't because of his color. It's because who he is and what he said. And if he happened to be black and he doubling down on another person of the same color for no reason, that's a problem. But if that person's an
Big problem.
idiot, I get it. I can go with it. Yeah, he's an idiot. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I don't care what color he is. Yeah, that dude's an idiot. So sometimes we get caught up in the color thing, where we talking about he said this, I should support him on something. No, I ain't supporting no ignorant stuff. Ignorance is
No,
bliss. What is it? Ignorance is bliss.
ignorance is bliss, but I ain't supporting no ignorance.
Hell no.
Nah,
Mm.
I'm not
Hey,
doing that.
pop,
Like I
pop
said,
out, out.